2023 was a big year for medical breakthroughs. So what to expect this year? For that answer, we welcome in NBC News medical contributor, Dr. Natalie Azar, who brought her crystal ball this morning. Hello, Dr. Azar. Sure, well, we know what the 2023 story was, weight loss drugs. Yeah. How do you expect this to go forward? I mean, I could assume they'll continue to be popular.
The story is going to continue, Savannah, through 2024. JP Morgan, at the end of last November, gave us a forecast for the industry that is going to exceed $10 billion by the end of this decade. So we're watching a couple of things. One really important one is that will these medications, Ozempic, Mounjaro, Wegovy, will they be available in pill form, right? There's a lot of people who are needle phobic. Just this past December, Pfizer pulled one of its oral candidates because people couldn't tolerate it. They are still working on another one that's once a day. Both Lilly and Novo Nordisk have two of their candidates really in late stage clinical trials for pill form. The other thing we're watching with these is cost and perception. Cost, as we know, is incredibly high. The drug makers want to change the perception that these medications are only for cosmetic purposes. They really want to demonstrate that they reduce cardiovascular risk, get a change in Medicare coverage, which will lead to a change in private insurance coverage, and that people can access these for much, much less than they are going for with their market prices.
The pill form would probably be cheaper, too.
To manufacture as well. You got it.
You're expecting a breakthrough potentially in the area of dementia.
Yeah, so we talk about the treatment of Alzheimer's all the time, and why is it so important? About 6.5 million people live with Alzheimer's. The projection is that number is probably going to double by 2050. Last year, we had the approval of a medication called Leqembi. It's IV. It's twice a month. The same maker of that medication has one of the same candidate drug in subcutaneous injection form. That is also going to transform the market if that can be available. There are other drugs in the market that are also sort of nearing that end stage where we really want to see outcomes. These are medications, again, that are reducing amyloid plaque in the brain and showing a lot of promise. So fingers crossed we get some new approvals this year as well.
I got about a minute. I want to get into two things. Cancer vaccines.
Cancer vaccines. Last year we had a big boon for cancer vaccines in melanoma. There was a Moderna and Merck vaccine that showed that taking this cancer vaccine in addition to standard of care reduced the recurrence and death in melanoma by about 44%. We have another that was an mRNA vaccine. We have another mRNA vaccine for pancreatic cancer and some other cancer vaccines for ovarian and head and neck. This, as well as immunotherapy, changing the landscape of cancer treatment.
Yeah, it could be a real game changer. And then real quickly, Christine mentioned AI has potential applications in healthcare as well.
Their FDA has approved about 350 different software programs for AI. The American Medical Association recently released a report, sort of guidelines for how we can implement AI. They're talking about equity. They're talking about transparency. We know that AI can absolutely enhance diagnostic accuracy, patient outcomes, but there needs to be governance, and this is what the medical societies are hoping for, and certainly we hope that it will, translate into big advancements for patients and providers as well.
Dr. Natalie, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.